Hello everyone, welcome back to Algebra. So, in my previous two videos, I just talked about one-step equations, two-step equations, three-step equations, four-step equations, as many different steps in linear equations that I could give you before we started talking about today about variables on both sides. Ooh, sounds a little tricky, don't you think? Not at all. We just simply use the same rules as follows. So here's an example where we have such a system. A system. So how about I give you like this number? Does that sound good with you? Alright. So notice that we have two variable terms and two constants, one on each side. One each on each side, I should say. So, how do we solve this equation? Well, we have like terms, right? Remember what I talked to you about combining like terms? If you watched my video on multi-step equations? It's the same principle here. So, what I like to do is try to keep my coefficients positive. So, we have to get all the variables on one side. So, one side. So if I were to keep my variables positive, I'd subtract 3x on both sides. If you like to subtract 7x, that's totally fine with me. You can do it either way. Just know that if you're not much of a negative number person, then definitely take the 3x option. So we have 4x plus 8 equals -4. Simple two-step equation now. So we subtract 8 on both sides, we get -12. Divide each side by 4, we should have -3, x equals -3 as our answer. Does this method really work? Don't doubt me, I'm checking. I always like to check my work on equations, don't worry. So we have 3 times -3 minus 4 equals 7 times -3 plus 8. So we're going to multiply get our products. So we have -9 minus 4 equals -21 plus 8. -9 minus 4 equals -13. -21 plus 8 also equals -13. Yay! Our method works. Alright, let's see if you could use this method. So, how about I give you 4x minus 6 equals 5x. So pause the video and try this problem out on your own. Alright, so hopefully you solve this equation, and if you're struggling, that's okay. I gave you little stumpers here. Remember what I said about you choose your option about which way you subtract your terms? Well, here's a case where you only have one option. You can't subtract minus 5x. Like 5. Okay, you know what? I actually just realized. You actually can. Wait. Okay, you actually can do two options, but if you do the right way, you really have a one-step equation. So we have 4x minus 6 equals 5x. Remember, I like to keep my coefficients positive, so we're going to subtract 4x on both sides, not 5x. And if you did subtract 5x, by the way, guys, note that you should have put 0 on that one side of the equation where you subtracted 5x from. Alright, and left it blank. So we have -6 5x minus 4x equals x. See what I mean by one-step equation? Alright, Still gotta check it, make sure it works. So we substitute -6 in for x. That's work. -24 minus 6. -30, right? Yep. Boy, does that simplify well. So I gave you a pretty easy equation to solve. Now, I'm going to show you several equations throughout the rest of this video that might throw you off guard a little bit. So, let's give it a try. How about, hopefully you remember this distributed property because, well, we're going to start using it. I like to mess around. So how about 2 times 6x plus 4 equals 3 times 4x minus 4. Alright. So, remember I talked to you about the distributed property? We have coefficients outside the parentheses right next to them. And then basically our parentheses is a variable. And then we have to multiply 2 to everything in the parentheses. So we have 2 times 6x equals 12x. And 2 times 4 equals 8. And then on the other side, multiply 3 to everything. 3 times 4x equals 12x. 3 times -4 equals -12. Hold on a second. The coefficients are the same. What's going on? Well, let's try subtracting 12x on both sides and see what happens. What a weird solution. What just happened? Well, we're going to be talking a little bit about rules at the very end of this video, but I will tell you that if you wound up with situations where your coefficients are on both sides are the same, you're going to get some pretty weird answers. So what happened when I subtracted 12x is that I just got constants on both sides. However, they're not equal to each other, are they? So really I could say that up above we have no solution to the equation. Because no matter what, so basically what it means, no matter what number you substitute for x, you will always get a false statement. You're going to get what's called an inequality. And if you get an inequality, you have no solution to this equation. Alright? Try this on your own. How about 3x plus 4 equals 1/2 x plus 8. Try this on your own, see what happens. Alright, so if you did the problem, you will notice that you got another very weird statement. We're going to talk about this right now. I'm actually going to put this in. I apologize for advance, guys. Guys, if you please scratch up and take the time to do this again. I apologize for what just happened. Anyways, go ahead, do it. Alright. No more errors, guys. No more errors. Don't worry. I got this. So, we just got 3x plus 4. Oops. Right here. And then half times 6x equals 3x. Half plus times 8 is 4. What? Okay. What just happened here? Alright. let's subtract 3x into both sides and see what happens. Man, no more variables, but this statement is true. What just happened? Happened. Well, you got coefficients that are the same again, but notice that the constants are the same as well. So, this is a scenario where we have infinite solutions. In other words, if you plug in any real number in for x, you will always have a matching equation. Pretty weird how stuff works sometimes, right? Alright, so that's the last equation I'm going to give you today. Sorry to keep it short. Anyways, I'm just going to leave you off with a few additional rules. So, one solution. So if you have an equation with variables on both sides, you will know that you have one solution if the coefficients are different. You will have no solution if the coefficients are the same, but constants are not. Infinite solutions occurs when the coefficients and constants are the same. Pretty cool, right? So, if you look right here at this step right here, you should be able to look at this equation, look at the coefficients first, tell me if there's going to be one solution or a different number of solutions. If they're different, there's one solution. And let's do one solution. These are the same actually. So then move on to the constants. Constants. Are they the same or different? If they are different, they are no solutions. If they are the same, which they are, it's 4 and 4, we have infinite solutions. Alright, hopefully this short video works out well for you guys. Guys, this is my last lesson for linear equations. If you find my next video, you will find that I will be working out with absolute value equations. And later on in my videos, you will see why I will be working with those. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and see you in my next video. Bye.